Hey guys, this is Madman212 here. I'm here with another deck profile. Today's deck profile is my Blue Eyes Heretic deck. I put a lot of thought into it, and I was like, well, what can I do with Blue Eyes? What can I do with Heretics? And what can I do to make this a little spammy, fun kind of thing? Um, I was I started testing stuff out here and there until one day I ran into this where I get the idea from, Gishki Heretic. I looked at a Gishki Heretic deck and I was like, I'm really impressed with what it comes with. And it's not a bad build. And I see why Gust Kraken is at 1. That hand loop's bad. But, yeah, I kind of got the base, like a base skeleton from that kind of deck build. So, that being said, here's my Heretic Blue Eyes deck. Starting off with the monsters, 3 Paladin and 3 Blue Eyes. Pretty much the main ritual monster in the deck that you're going to use. I use them for plays to exceed into level 4s or attribute them to summon Blue Eyes and go into level 8s. It's just another card to spam with. Plus, also, it's also good when you have a heretic monster in your hand. You tribute it to special summon this guy, so that way you can spam a little bit more. And the level 4 that I use is Alexandria Dragon. It's a 2000 attack monster. Not bad to use, and it goes great with this deck. So, trips of both of these because it's pretty much the main key cards of the deck. So, those. Next up, we have 3 Manju. I have 3 Manju in here. The reason why is just, it's really versatile. It can get your ritual spells or it can get your ritual monster quickly. So it's really good and it will help you out spam a little bit more. Plus, it helps you out with the Exceed play that I found with this deck, and it's really good. That's why I love this card, and it's a level 4, so the level 4 plays with Paladin and White Dragon, or, you know, just so this is a good card to use in this deck. Now we get to the Heretic Engine. Run 2 Tefnuit, 2 Sue, and 2 Aset. I run 2 of each of these because this Tefnuit special summons himself. That way, I won't be vulnerable to anything. Sue, he's just another monster to summon, and he can pop back row. And plus, he's a level 6, and I pretty much run a lot of level 6, like Heretic, Attuned, and stuff like that. And also, whenever Hidden Arsenal 7 comes out, which I believe is going to come out there, is that Constellar M7, and I can exceed into that and make my plays a little bit more playable with the level 6s and stuff. And then this is just to normal summon to have some kind of defense, or just a normal summon use Sue's effect and tribute off special summoning. Just a heretic engine right there. That's what I use. And before I had three each of these, but I like this right here because I can normal summon and stuff like that. So 3 of those, or 2 each. And then we get to my normies, my vanilla monsters, 2 Alexandria Dragons, Luster Dragon number 2, and Wattail Dragon. The Alexandria Dragons are for the place when I said I summon Paladin White Dragon, I have Manju on the field. I can exceed into Queen Dragon Degen. With her, I can get back my Tefnuit, Sue, or Set back from the graveyard, and I can, if I have another Paladin or White Dragon and White Dragon Ritual in hand, I can do that and special summon another Paladin and then special summon another Alexandria Dragon or whatever normal monster I can summon. So this card's great, and then you have your basic level 6s because I play a lot of level 6s in this deck, and those are the normal monsters to go into for level 6 plays. Last 3 monsters is Red Eyes because it's a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon deck. You can special summon dragons left and right. And then you got Tragodia, another card that's really good in here, and it's good to have a defense card, especially a card like this. So 2 of those would do. Get to the spells. Triple White Dragon Ritual. I don't run Advanced Ritual Art because it's just not how it runs. Especially it slows my deck down actually. And with this, I just use the White Dragon Ritual and stuff like that Just run trips because I run 3 of the paladins, so 3 of those. I run 2 preparation of rights. I would run 3, but two's kind of like a consistency number for me, and that's pretty much what I use. Plus, it gives me my paladin, and if I already if I already spent the paladin one turn, I can get White Dragon Ritual back to my hand, or just if I have White Dragon Ritual in graveyard, I can get it back to my hand because of this. So I get my ritual monster and my ritual spell, so I'll be ready for my ritual plays. Next, searchers for the heretics. Heretic Seal Convocation. So way I can get my Sue Ased or Heretic Tefnuit. And then we get to the staples, 2 MSTs, staple cards. Power of the Pot, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. Yeah, 2 Pot of Dualities and 1 Pot of Avarice. I might cut this to 1, I don't know right now, but this is looking, I like it the way it is, but if I keep drawing dead because of this card, I might just run 1 Pot of Duality, but 2 pots, 1 Pot of Duality. I mean, 2 Pot of Dualities, 1 Avarice. Then we get to the other basic spells: Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, and Mystical Space Typhoon. I'm sorry. Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole. I can't talk tonight. But just the generic, basic spells. And then you run very few traps. 2 Compulses. I just run 2 Compulses just to blow back my monster's front row, so that way I can go for attack or kill, whatever. And then Starlight Road, just for the fact that I'm either gonna have a full field or I'm gonna start growing a field, and my opponent's gonna try torrential tribute. I'll Starlight Road it, and everything will be alright. Next up is the Exceeds. For the Exceeds, I play 2 Queen Dragon Degen. I run 2 because I don't know if I ever gonna run into another one. Like I'm gonna need another one, so I run 2 of them in the deck, and she's really good, especially when you have your high level dragons in the graveyard, and you can make them exceed plays a little bit better. Generic 4s: Utopia, Shockmaster, Teleoperative, and Maestroke. I just run those because they're just the generic level 4s, just in case I already spent my Degens. And I might trade out my Utopia for the Terrace because I got level 5s in here now, and I might just play the level 5 kind of thing. So I got this as my generics, just level 4s. Level 6s, I only run 2 Attune. I run 2 Attune and Photon Strike Bouncer. The Tombs, special summon my dragons and stuff like that. Photon Strike Bouncer, just because it's a card that I can go into with level 6s and stuff like that, and it's good to negate stuff, and it's a really good card to have in an extra deck if you know you can go into rank 6s. Level 7s, Giga Dragon, Thunder Charger, for overlaying over my Heretic King of Tombs and giving that piercing damage. And level 8s, 2 Heliopolis. Because Blue Eyes can summon him easily. Like I can summon out Blue Eyes, and then I can summon so many Blue Eyes, and I can summon this out pretty fast and quickly, and it's really good. All I can do is just summon him and pop my monsters, like tribute my monsters, pop cards on the field. Really good card to use for this deck. And then Thunder End Dragon, the nuker of the deck, just to nuke my opponent's field. Just a Judgment Dragon with attachments, pretty much in no milling effect. So it's a good card to use for just taking out every other card on the field. And then lastly, Neo Galaxy Eyes. This, like I said, the Blue Eyes, I got 3 ways I can get this card out. And this card is amazing, especially if you know somebody that's exceed heavy or they do a lot of exceeding. And when you summon this card, you can detach every material from your opponent's side of the field, and you can give him a 500 attack boost for each material detached, and up to the number of attacks it got. So basically, and this is coming So basically, let's just say, um, like I did in one duel, Basil Trice. He has 5 materials. I summon him. I use the effect. It doesn't target, so Basil Trice does get affected. And all 5 of those materials were detached. He gained 2,500 attack, and he got to attack 5 times pretty much. So that way, you can attack your opponent as many times as you can to kill him. It's pretty much a one-hit wonder kind of card. And if I do go for it, I better make sure there's no back row, no Tragodia, no Battle Fader, no Gores, no anything to stop the attack. So this is just a one-hit wonder kind of thing, and I like it. So, well, and that's my deck. That's the deck that I run in right now. I'm just playing with it. It's like one of my fun decks. I'll hit you up with another video next week or so, or I might just hit you up with a video soon. I already did Fire Kings. I did this deck. My next deck I'm gonna try to build is my Ninja Chaos, but I'm waiting until Hidden Arsenal 7 to come out so I can get the Revolver Chains. And when I do, I can actually make that deck. I can show you the profile, stuff like that, and it just make everything really great for you. But until then, I'm gonna stick with what I got right here, and just my other decks that I have, Samurais and Fire Kings, stuff like that. Also, anybody in the area anybody in Owensboro area, I'm coming back home for the weekend, spring break. Woo, yeah. Coming back home. I'm gonna try this time. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get a video camera, but I'm gonna try to make videos of other people in their decks, and I'm gonna try to do some on my channel. I'm gonna try at least. If not, then you know that this is gonna be just a channel of me ranting and me showing decks that I've built or I've obtained within a 2 to 3 day range or 2 3 week range. Right. Well, I'm done talking. Sorry, like 1:30, almost 2 o'clock in the morning. This is Man 212 signing out, and I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Oh, subscribe to me.